Hello everyone, welcome back to Nails by Sora. How are you doing today? So I forgot that I was even going to do a video today until I was going through my videos to edit them, and I saw my calendar that I was supposed to do a video today. So we are going to do a video today. And I'm still having kind of a love affair with these new colors that I got from Madame Glam. If you did not see that video, I will place it up in the cards right over here. But these are my new favorite colors. I will probably be using them a lot, and I'm certainly going to use them today in a video that I am titling Floral French, or a Floral French tip, rather. And so it's going to be a French inspired or themed manicure, and the tip is going to be a flower, as the title suggests. I can't speak today. Can I ever? And I do want to do a somewhat of a neutral base. I do have quite a few neutral tones, but they are not sheer like I would like to go for. If you happen to hear some noise in the background, it is because my window was open. But I'm going to take Belle Epoque, which I used in the video mentioned, and I'm just going to shear it out. So I'm putting it on my palette, and I'm going to mix in some clear. I'm not really sure how much I want to use. I'm just going to go for it. That should probably be good enough. I'm just going to use the bottle brush from Belle Epoque, and I'll wipe it off before I put it back in the bottle and make sure all the clear is off, but it shouldn't be a problem. And I'm just going to mix them together like so, and let's see how sheer we can get this. It's still somewhat more opaque than I would like, so I'm going to add more base to it. I'm gonna wipe off my brush. That's better. The ever-present hair in my brush. So seeing as how I want this pretty sheer, I'm just going to do one coat. No, go away. All right. Now we're gonna give that a 60-second cure, and we'll move on to the floral portion. All right, so I am going to go and wipe the inhibition layer off of these nails because I don't want my colors to bleed. This is just a little bit of rubbing alcohol or isopropyl alcohol. You could always just drop all of your nails off the stand. Now, you can always just, Jesus, what is going on with me today? Use a little bit of matte top coat as well to create a smooth surface to work on. But I'd rather not waste my top coats. So I'm just going to wipe that clean, and we're going to go in one nail at a time. So I've got my palette all clean. I think I'm gonna start off with Hero Turquoise. And then for the iris, I'm going to use coral? Mild coral? Something coral? It's coral. Gentle coral. So I have all of these dotting tools. Some of them have brushes on the end, some of them don't. But I am going for my largest dotting tool, which is going to be this green one right here. And I'm going to create some petals. So we're going to go here and here, making sure that we finish it off the edge. Don't want them to touch because they'll bleed together right there. Could also put one down here. I'm going to cure that before I go in and put in the center. So now that we've got our petals in, we're going to go and put in our iris. I'm just going to take some of that gentle coral and go right in the center. And now that's going to get another full cure. While that is curing, we're going to move on to the next nail, which is going to be done in the same fashion, but with different colors. So I think I'm going to take the coral this time as the main, add a little bit more on my palette, and the yellow as the iris. And we're just going to do the same thing. Just gonna wick some of this off so it doesn't bubble. You want it to cure properly, so don't put on your layers too thick. And then this is the first nail. I'm thinking about adding something else to it, but I'm gonna set this aside for now while the other one cures. We'll finish off that nail and then we'll move on to the third nail. All right, on to the iris. Should have brought these petals down a little bit further. They're a little out there, but that's okay. And while that cures, we'll move on to nail number 3. Nail number 3 is going to be yellow as the main petals, and then the Besamé as the iris. All right, so I'm thinking about defining the line of the French a little bit more. All right, so here are your 3 floral French tips. I'm thinking about defining the smile line a little bit more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to top coat in matte, like I said I wasn't going to do, because I want that smooth surface to go over. And also I'm thinking I might actually finish it in matte, and that'll give me a good idea of what it's going to look like in the end. So I'm just going to, and also if I end up not liking the smile line, I can wipe it without possibly disturbing the other layers. All right, so I'm gonna start with one nail and see how it goes. And part of me wants to do it in gold, and another part of me wants to do it in accenting colors. I wish you could let me know what you were thinking right now. I'm just cleaning off my brush before I go in. So I think I'm going to use the color of the iris. And I'm just going to draw from the center of the topmost petal on each side. I'm 100% winging this. What do we think? Do we like it? We could always accent that line with gold. I like it enough to cure it. So I'm going to go on to the next nail. I'm going to clean off this brush. All right, now the coup de grace. Do we want a gold accent? I think we do. Oh, I think we do. So I will be using, I'll be waiting for the truck to pass. It says trust the experience and there's a picture of a horse on it. Are you gonna give me a horse? Give me a horse. All right, so I'm just going to swirl this around a little bit to mix up the pigments. And then I'm going to put in my gold line. One down, two to go. Now it bears mentioning that when I'm drawing these lines, I'm leading with the point of the bristles, and then I'm laying it flat and letting it just follow the line. Last one. Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna give that a cure. Then I am going to shiny top coat it all, and then we'll be finished. All right, everyone, so these are the 3 nails. I absolutely adore them. I think they came out beautifully. I would maybe put the darker colors in the middle just so it's not feeling so heavy on one side, but this is something definitely I'm going to be doing on my own nails in the future. I'm on a bit of a French manicure kick right now, so you'll be seeing a few more coming up. But I did also want to say that if you wanted a little bit more bling bling, you could zhuzh it up with some crystals. I just have these silver ones. I also have some iridescent ones. These, I don't have any circles. I have some ovals and some odd shapes. But you could also use, if you have colored rhinestones, something by Swarovski, a nice iridescent gem. But I would put it just right in the iris. If I can get this to flip out over the right side. So I just put it like right here. It's not gonna stay because it's cured. And there's a hair as always. Let's see if we can get this to balance. Come on, you want to do it. I know you do. Come on. Really? Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna wipe it off anyway. But if you were to say, put a little bit of gem glue here and stick your very naughty gem right in the center, then that would add a little bit more of an accent. Say a night out. You could even just do it on one nail. It looks good. But I think that's going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed making it. I really enjoy this set. Take off some of that. And that brings us to the end. So if you have any comments or questions, please put them down in the comment section below. All the products will be listed in the description box below. Don't forget, I have a discount code for you from Madam Glam. It is Nails by Sora 35. If you go directly to Madam Glam, you can enter it in the discount code section. If you click on the link in my description box, it will automatically populate the discount, but make sure that you choose pay as you go. Otherwise, it's automatically going to subscribe you to the VIP membership. So if you don't want that, choose pay as you go. Nails by Sora 35 is my code. And once again, thank you for joining me. Please give me a like and a subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you know when new videos are available. And I'll see you in the next video.